So let's talk about structure. I want to make sure you guys understand kind of the overview of how you should structure a Google ad campaign. So there's a couple different things that you can do. You can do a brand campaign, such as somebody types in your brand name. You should obviously be bidding on those keywords and doing SEO to rank organically #1 for that. But definitely should be doing a brand campaign. So if somebody's just looking you up, you want to make sure they can find you, right? They've already been exposed to you, maybe through a referral or some other way, and they just need to get a hold of you. A lot of times those types of customers are coming to your website and probably just looking for a phone number. That's really what they're after, so that they can set an appointment. They don't have to go through being sold or deciding if you're the right business or not. So, and then there's general window treatments. So all of window treatments, I just want to bid on everything, or same for awnings, right? I just want to bid on everything related to that. Now, inside of that campaign, you should build different ad groups, and each ad group should target a specific thing. In most cases, that is types of products, right? So you should have an ad group for blinds. You should have an ad group for shades. You should have an ad group for awnings, whatever different things you sell. Each of those should be a separate ad group inside of your campaign. That makes it a little bit more specific, so that when you write the ads, they make sense to the product that you're trying to sell, and ultimately what people are searching for as well. So lots of different ways that you can go about building the ad groups, but you definitely want to kind of build them out according to the different pieces, the different products really that you offer, I guess would be the best way to do that. In the Google ad system, this is what it looks like. You've got the different ad groups on the left. You click ad groups, and then you see those different groups, of course. Now on the left, you can also do this by different areas, different items that you offer, and start to build out those different types of things. You can see this for a couple different types of agencies or different businesses. Now, the ones we're after obviously is the window treatment related stuff, right? So the other piece of this is, okay, got my campaign set up. I've got my different ad groups. Now I need to know what kind of keywords do I want my ads to show. So when somebody types something in, I want my ad to show or not show, right? When it comes to that, there are 3 types of keywords that you can put in. Phrase match basically says, I only want my ad to show if somebody uses awnings near me, if they use those 3 words in that order. Now, the trick here is there could be words before that or after that. So they could say, show me a list of dealers that do awnings near me, right? In that case, your ad would show because it has that phrase in there. Same for awnings in Dallas awnings, obviously. Only if they use that exact phrase with words before or after or not, your ad would show. Broad match is the most broad and probably should never be used, but that is draperies. So anytime anybody's searching for anything related to draperies, show my ad. That's a great way to spend a ton of money really quickly, because Google starts to make some assumptions about some things that maybe aren't that great. Let's say somebody types in cheap draperies from Walmart, right? Your ad would show if you were just doing a broad match search. So excuse me, you got to be real careful with the broad match. I would recommend against it in most cases. The third one is exact match. Now, in the world of exact match, your ads would only show when they typed this exact thing in, nothing before, nothing after. So if somebody went to Google and typed in Dallas drapery, your ad would show. If they say Dallas drapery near me, your ad would not show. So exact match and phrase match are the best ways to go about this. And for the most part, as you dial this in, exact match really is probably the only one you'll need. As you continue to run ads, you'll notice how people are engaging with your ads and which ones they're clicking on. And you can kind of start dialing down on some of the more broad related or even the phrase match type keywords and just go the exact match route in most cases. Now, the other side of keywords is what we call negative keywords. These are keywords that if they type in, I do not want my ad to show. So this is where things like cheap, Home Depot, right, Costco, Blinds. A lot of our clients don't want to spend money on ads for blinds because they're going up against Amazon and Home Depot, and they're low margin, and not a lot of money involved. So could also be around jobs, ideas, people that are searching for DIY type stuff. You probably don't want your ads to show for those sorts of things as well. Last is competitor names. So definitely worth considering putting in negative keywords around your competitors' names. So we actually put together a policy where we won't run competitor name ads for our clients. What we've done over the years is we've tried this several times, and a lot of our clients think, you know what, I want to crush ABC blinds down the street. So if somebody types that in, I want my ads to show. But what we found is they never converted. If they did call, they pick up the phone and call, almost always they said, oh, I thought this was ABC blinds, not XYZ blinds. This is not the company I'm looking for. So we tend to just not do any competitor names at all. It's not worth it. It's not worth the time. And you can see here's a search for somebody who is doing this type of thing. When you type in Made in the Shade, you get some other company. This is somebody looking for a specific thing. So I think it's a waste of money, quite honestly.